In the old days, Skarloey and Rheneas ran their railway alone. Mr. Hugh was driver, his son the fireman, and the thin controller was guard. Often, only a couple of passengers met the engines at the station. Skarloey was all but worn out. Rheneas had to do most of the work. He had very high standards, which were sometimes hard to match.
Where's all this water come from? Where's that boy? Ivor, what are you doing over there talking to the dog? Come and set it off.
Oh, Mr. Mac wouldn't have liked that. He'd have called it a waste of resources. You know what he said? A siding for every truck, and every truck in its proper place.
Ah, but Mr. Mac never worked with such empty trains. And then what would all our friends do? Never mind the trucks. They'd be stuck with no way into town at all. We could never let them down.
Suppose not. He is going to clean that up though, isn't he?
Right, come on, Rheneas. Time and train wait for no engine.
I suppose not then. Not that it really matters.
So it was that twice a day, no matter what the weather, Rheneas would steam up the valley with his little train. He knew just where to stop, every lonely gate and stile, for now only the loyalest of locals travelled on the railway.
Skarloey Station, last stop.
When the train arrived at the top station, Rheneas would leave the coaches behind and push the empty wagons to the quarry incline.
Oh, very nice indeed. Just leave me here, will you?
Yes, quite so, Agnes.
Yes, quite so. Leave me here with them.
That's a bit mean.
It's the way we've always done things. I'll be back presently. Talk amongst yourselves.
The way we've always done things. Talk amongst yourselves. Fine. Go to your silly incline with your silly trucks. Say if I care. Do you think he'll be back soon?
The incline was nestled deep in the heart of the woods, climbing high into the hills. Although the quarrymen tried to avoid any trouble, accidents happen even with the greatest of care.
What's happened here?
What does it look like? We broke the cable, that's what!
It was brilliant!
Oh, dear. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
Oh, we are.
Well, I can't go back without any Slate. It just won't do.
Don't you worry, Rheneas. We were just waiting for your empties before we brought down the next lot of loaded wagons. Bring them forward and we'll hitch them up.
I've never thought about it like this before, but that incline is very steep. And we go up and down that all day. I mean, honestly, we should be given minimum wage.
Rheneas watched as the loaded wagons pulled the empty ones up.
Is this supposed to happen?
It wasn't, of course. The men had hitched the cables as usual, but they hadn't quite allowed for its breakage earlier that day. The loaded wagons were stuck.
Now what?
You can always cut the cable.
We're not cutting the cable. I can't go back without any Slate. I wonder if... It's not that far.
Oh, hello? What are you doing? No, stay away! Keep back!
Yes, I think I can. Just about. Yes, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh dear. Oops.
Now you've done it. Yow! Right in the soul bar.
You clod! What are you doing up there?
The cable snapped.
Oh, so you thought you'd go up the incline, did you?
Yes.
Well, that wasn't very clever, was it?
No.
Right. Well, you come down when you're good and ready. I'll just run the rail away.
The thin controller spoke kindly to Rheneas.
I know you want to carry on doing things the way they've always been done. But if we do that, our railway is going to close.
Close, sir?
Yes, Rheneas, close. The quarry's almost mined out, which makes our passengers more important than ever. I hope you won't let me down.
No, sir. So long as you let me down, sir.
They did get Rheneas down. Eventually. It was a slow job and took all evening. But the next day, Rheneas was back at work, pulling his dear old coaches once again. He stopped anywhere and everywhere, just as he and Skarloey had done for years. Times had changed, but Rheneas always set a high standard. He still liked everything to be just so, a siding for every truck and every truck in its place. But he had learned that going too far could get him into just as much trouble as not going far enough.